standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. And we'll start with this verse progressions here. And it's just kind of dialed back, just chilled, not quite as distorted or anything, but a little bit clean, got some reverb on there. And we're just kind of like picking, like arpeggiating through some chords here. We'll start here. We want kind of some higher voice stuff. So we'll start at the C. And so we're just going to bar the 8s and then 10 on the A and D with the 9 G here. You kind of want to like maybe just give it like somewhat of a full strum. And then we're going to pick through a little bit. Like you could do something like just hit the 9 G, then hit the 8 E, 8 B to like the 10 D. Alright, it's just something like that. They're all kind of like loose. Alright, and you can just hang there, maybe go back down through. Something like that. Just, improvise a little bit, up to you. But after that one, move to a G minor. So just bar the 3s with the 5 on the A and D, and it's that same kind of feel. And then from there, take it up high now to the D minor. And we're going to bar the 10s with the 12 on the A and D. And with this one, it seems like maybe the first time we add this extra kind of minor octave. So you can like hit the D minor chord and then come down and hit like this 13 on the high E if you want. Just kind of mix that note in there and then just come back off to the regular pick through round. So just an extra little note you can play around with her. But after that, we kind of do like the turnaround at the end, which are more kind of just like single hits on some chords moving. Start with this higher voiced E flat. So just bar the 11s, 13 on the A and D, 12 on the G there. Like I said, it's kind of just more like a one hit feel. And then drop it down to the B flat. So bar the 6s, 8 on the A and D, 7 G. One hit there, take it up to the F now at the 8A, 10 on the D, G, and B. And then just drop it or come back up to the C at the 8s, 10, 9 there. And then you can just hang out there for another strum or so. And just before the first time's out, there's a little pickup chord there, which is just drop down to the B flat again, the 6s, 8s with the 7. Just kind of like a one beat there to get back into the start of the progression. And after we go through the progression again, we're getting to the chorus now, which you can just kind of switch to more like power chords because we just want that really big, hitting section here now. And, let the overdrive come in a little more, all that. And the first bit of it here, there's kind of like four sections of it. The first one, start with the B flat power chord, so the 6, E, 8 on the A and D. Right. Drop down to the E flat at the 6A, 8 D and G. Take it up to the F at the 8 and 10s. And then drop it down to the C at the 3A, 5 D and G. Right. Second part of it, start back at the B flat at the 6 with the 8s on the E, A, D there. Drop it down a fret to the A now at the 5 and 7s. Finish it the same way with the F at the 8 and 10s. To the C at the 3 and 5s. Alright, and then we mix in this third part now, which is a D power chord, 5, A, 7, D and G. Go up one fret for the D sharp or E flat at the 6 to the 8s. Take it up to the F at the 8 and 10s, down to an E at the 7 and 9s. And then just do basically the second part again. Alright, the B flat at the 6 and 8s to the A, 5 and 7s, 8 and 10s for the F, 3 and 5s for the C. And basically we would go through the verse again, the chorus again, now we get to the bridge section. And this is kind of a different dynamic. It's just kind of like a interesting amount of hits. Right? So we start with the A minor, so just 5 E, 7 on the A and D with the 5 on the G, and with this it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of let it hang. All right, drop down to a flat now, so 4 E, 6 on the A and D, 5 G, and this one it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it up to the E flat power chord, or you can go the full chord actually. So 6A, 8 on the D, G, B, and this it's like a 1, 2. So we're going, and then we get to our C, which we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then up to D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 and 7s. Up to the F at 8 and 10s, and this one just kind of hit it once. And then we kind of do this end section, which is just a back and forth between the B flat. So 6, E, 8, D and G, or 6, E, 8, A and D, 7, G. Alright, and then we kind of resolve it to the C at the 8, 10s with the 9. And you just do that three times basically, kind of like less and less, like, you know, it kind of is trying to fade out here. Just to get to like the big outro here. And the lead vocal bit, if you want to do that for the outro, it's high E, 10, 8, and then 8 on the B. Okay, a couple times. And then we do 8, 10, 11 B, 8 E. Alright, now we just loop it from there. And the chords over the top of it, I just do a C, big C here, and I like to throw the G on top of it too, just to get it, you know, as bassy and big as possible. So we got 3E, 3A, 5 on the D, G, B. You can hit it, let it ring, one more. And then a little transitional chord, which is just the D with the A on top. So the same shape here, just up here at the 5s with the 7s on the D, G, B. And that's just kind of like a one beat to the next spot, which is the E flat with the B flat on top. So basically just up a fret. So just 6s, 8s on the D, G, B. Hit it, let it hang, one more. And then the little transitional chord there is just come up to the B flat. So just 6E, 8 on the A and D. One hit, and then just start it all over.